The peace talks between Pakistan and Afghanistan have failed. Both sides have blamed each other for the breakdown and accused the other of not acting in good faith. The Taliban-led government in Afghanistan blamed Pakistan's irresponsible and uncooperative spirit for the failure of the talks. Government spokesperson Zabiullah Mujahid say that Pakistan was not willing to accept any responsibilities for either Afghanistan's security and its own security during the talks and attempted to shift all responsibilities for its security to the Afghan government. He, however, added that the ceasefire with Pakistan will hold. Further, in a press conference, Zabiullah Mujahid claimed that the TTP's emergence had nothing to do with the Taliban regime and in fact was as a result of misguided policies of Pakistan's military leadership. The spokesperson cited past military operations by Pakistan such as Al-Mizan in 2002, Rah-e-Rast in 2007 and Speen Garg in 2011 to claim that the TTP's emergence and unrest in Pakistan was underway much before the Taliban came to power.
The issue of attacks and casualties in Pakistan is not a new incident that is related to the arrival of the Islamic Emirate. Rather, major attacks have already taken place on Pakistani soil and caused heavy casualties, which makes it clear that this issue is Pakistan's problem, not the Islamic Emirates.
From Pakistan, Defense Minister Khwaja Asif confirmed that the negotiations have been suspended with no plan of any further round of talks. Appearing on a Pakistani media channel, Asif said that talks have been indefinitely suspended and mediators Turkey and Qatar have withdrawn after losing hope. Asif claimed the Afghan delegation was not ready to sign a written agreement, adding that Pakistan would accept only a formal written accord. They say that the ceasefire would remain in place only as long as no attacks are launched from the Afghanis territory or soil. Pakistan's Information Minister Taullah Tarar hinted a day earlier that the negotiations were falling through, saying that the onus now lays on Afghanistan to fulfill pledges to clamp down on terrorism, which so far have failed to do so. Both sides have kicked off the third round of talks in Istanbul on Thursday in an effort to ease escalating tensions following last month's deadly border clashes. The Istanbul meeting followed the earlier 5-day talks that resulted in a last-minute interim agreement. Earlier, Afghan delegation had presented its demands to the Pakistani side. According to Afghanistan-based Tolo News, the Afghan delegation told mediators that Pakistani territory and airspace should not be used by a third-party country or by ISIS against Afghanistan, but Pakistan had reportedly rejected this proposal. The Pakistani delegation had demanded that Afghanistan allows the transfer of Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan members to Afghanistan. However, Kabul maintained that it has nothing to do with them. Tensions between the neighbors continue to simmer. A United Nations report says arrests and detentions of Afghan nationals in Pakistan surged by 146% last week. According to the report, a total of 7,764 Afghan nationals have been arrested by Pakistan. Negotiators met in Istanbul in the shadows of the recent deadly border fighting. Afghanistan said that Pakistani forces opened fire in its city of Spin Boldak and targeted civilian areas, leading to at least 5 casualties. Pakistan denied these allegations and blamed Afghanistan for initiating fire along the border. And we earlier talked to Torek Farhadi from Switzerland. He's a former advisor of Afghan government and senior regional analyst, and this is what he told us.
Pakistan needs to offer economic development to the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and economic development to Baluchistan. And as such, the TTP leaders will become irrelevant, because the TTP leaders, which are a creation of Pakistan by itself a couple of decades ago, now they are unhappy with the current government, and they have these skirmishes. But if there was economic development in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Baluchistan, I think there wouldn't be any place within the population for these groups in Pakistan itself. So the question is a question of governance.